All right, so I'm here with Mr. Ceresini, who is the director of bands here at Hempfield, and I brought him into the studio to ask him a few questions about band itself. So why don't you introduce yourself, Mr. Ceresini, and what you do at Hempfield?
Well, hi, I'm Matt Ceresini. I teach the bands at Hempfield High School. So it's marching band, concert band, symphonic band, jazz band, and I'm also the advisor for indoor percussion and indoor color guard. And then I also actually teach at the middle schools. I go down and work with the middle school WIN students and assist with middle school band. And as of this past summer, I am now one of the co-department coordinators for the music department.
That's awesome. So you're in charge of the big marching band for the Hempfield High School.
Yes.
So describe to me like what the process is for practicing for the halftime show at the football games.
So the halftime show, which we call our field show, the staff starts designing in January of the year before. So we get together, we start talking about what themes we would want to do. We contact music arrangers and drill writers to make the music and the movements for what we're going to do. We get all that kind of put together by May, and we have our first interest meetings with students in May. We then start practicing in the summer pretty loosely as a skills-based thing, so students improving skills, learning how to march. For new students, learning how to march and play at the same time, which is a completely new activity. And then at the end of the summer, in mid-August, is when we start band camp, which is when we start actually putting the show together. So memorizing the music, and then throughout the season, we practice during the week and on Saturdays, getting ready for football games and also for all of our competitions.
Gotcha. So how long are practices usually, like on weekends or after school, or like in band camp, as you said?
So it varies by day. We practice a lot. I would say we're very similar to a varsity sport in the total length of time that we spend. Our longer practices during camp will go up to 7 hours, not consecutively, but we'll have 4 in the morning, 3 at night, or something like that. We'll do it 2 a day. During the weekdays, our practices are usually 2 or 3 hours after school.
Gotcha. Yeah. So recently, you guys went up to Harrisburg to perform up there. So describe to me, how was that for everyone in the marching band?
Yeah, this was a new thing for our band. Every year, the Pennsylvania Department of Education has a staff meeting for the whole department, which is a huge department, and they bring everyone to the Forum, which is kind of right across the street from the Department of Ed in Harrisburg. And the past few years, they've been inviting musical ensembles to entertain the people, entertain everyone from the department, because they actually don't have a lot of contact with students, despite the fact that they work at the Department of Education. So our band actually was outside of the Forum, which is the auditorium that we played in. And so we performed for everyone coming in. We played stand tunes similar to what you would hear at a football game, try to get everyone excited about coming to their meeting. And then during the meeting, we played the national anthem, and then we played part of our field show as kind of an entertainment piece.
Gotcha.
And then we had a tour of the Capitol. And
that was cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah, so why should people go out to see your field show at the football games every week?
I think people should come see the field show because our marching band is really exciting. We try to make a field show that is connected for 7 minutes to tell a really neat story. This year the story is called To Show Your Strength, and it's about overcoming weakness and vulnerability and finding strength within ourselves. It's a really exciting show, and throughout the season you should come see it multiple times because we add stuff every week and it gets more and more exciting each week.
All right, Mr. Ceresini, thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate your time. And everyone, make sure you all go see the marching band's field show at the football games. And for Hempfield Happenings, I'm Gunnar Main.